Smith again. Maybe not.
See
Yeah.
it?
Yeah.
Sam Smith, his second personal.
He's going to have to sit down probably.
And at the free throw line, going to be Devin Davis for the Boll Weevils. He'll be shooting 2 shots. Weevils looking for their first point of the ball game. Free throw's on the way, rattles its way home, and good. 5-1. Harding still with the lead. Smith will go sit down with those 2 fouls. Checking in is going to be Josh Denton. He was also here at UAM last year. Second free throw no good by Davis. And the rebound comes off to Harding. All right, here comes the Bison into the front court. They get it up. 𝗗𝗜𝗦𝗖𝗟𝗔𝗜𝗠𝗘𝗥 moves it out front to Marshall. Right side to Booker. Booker takes it into the paint, kicks it back outside. 3-point shot on the way, no good. Rebound pulled down by Seth Granberry. Seth will take the dribble, go into the front court. And he's stopped there by Wesley Booker. They'll swing it right side. Go to Jacobs, to Darius out on the wing. Brogdon way out away from the basket. Now finds Granberry, top of the key for 3.
Ooh.
This one's off the back of the rim, no good.
That's usually his shot.
And Harding pulls down a rebound quickly. They take it down the floor. They get it ahead to Marshall. Marshall leaves it out front to Denton. Denton now to Booker out on the left wing. Thought about the 3 in the corner to Denton for 3. It won't go. Rebound. Granberry pulls it down for the Weevils. His second rebound.
We had them blocked out good that time.
16:30 to play here in the first half. 5-1. Harding with a 4-point lead. Weevils looking for their first field goal. Tempo. Off to Granberry. Granberry drives, goes into the paint, protects the basketball, gets the left-handed layup to go.
He's pretty good at finding a way to get his shot off.
First basket of the ball game for the Weevils. It's 5-3, first field goal. Here's Denton driving into the elbow, finds Booker along the baseline. Booker puts it up and in good. Wesley Booker, his first 2.
I thought he turned that one loose a little soon, but it rolled in for him.
7-3. Harding with a 4-point lead. Weevils with the basketball. Here's Charles Tempo, an open look at a 3, and it's good. Charles Tempo from downtown.
He's been trying to find that spot the last 2 trips.
7-6 now. Weevils pulled it within 1. Outside Smithman for Harding. Takes it to the hoop. Got his man in the air and then drove right by him.
Got to stay on the floor. Can't take that pump fake.
15-21 left to play here in the first half. To Darius across the timeline. Jacobs gives it up to Granberry. Granberry off to Tempo. Tempo. Down in the corner, now to Brogdon, back out to Jacobs. 10 to shoot for the Weevils. They try to go underneath, try to get it to Brogdon, overthrew him. Denton comes up with a loose basketball, and here come the Bisons into the front court.
Yep, just a little bit too much juice on that pass.
They get it to Booker here on the outside. Wesley goes top of the key with a dribble, swings it right side. Smithson for 3. This one's good. Oh, the big guy, Stetson Smithson, nails the 3.
That was a pretty long one, too.
6-point lead, biggest lead here in the half for Harding. 14:34 left to play in the first half. Weevils could use a basket this trip.
Exactly.
Get it to Tempo. Tempo to Granberry, back to Davis, back to Granberry. Seth with the dribble, goes around his man, kicks it in the corner to Darius, got his man in the air, steps inside the 3-point line, misses the shot, no good. Davis with the rebound. Devin untrapped underneath, finds to Darius in the lane, back outside to Tempo for 3. This one won't go.
Nope.
And Harding gets the rebound, they'll come the other way. 12-6, Harding with the lead. They'll have it in the front court. Smithson in the corner to Denton. Denton fires the 3. He's going to be knocked to the floor. It's going to be a foul on Tempo, and he'll shoot 3 fouls. We've got a timeout on the 4. 12-6. Harding with the lead. 13:52 to play in the first half. We're back in a moment.
Bellevue Estates Healthcare and Rehabilitation Center in person for yourself. We would love to show you around and answer your questions. Peace of mind comes when you know your loved one is in good hands. Whether you're looking for short-term, long-term, or private rehabilitation, Bellevue Estates at 1052 Old Warren Road in Monticello can provide the care you need. Just call 870-367-0044 for more information.
Digital services make life easier and more convenient, but they don't replace the face-to-face experience of bankers ready to serve you. That's why at Commercial Bank, we provide both. 24/7 services are available by app, commercial-bank.net, 8 ATMs, and by Visa debit card. But for the times when there's no substitute for in-person service, we've got you covered. Stop by and see why the Community Builder is the right choice for your family. Commercial Bank has roots where others have branches. Remember that.
12-6. Harding at their biggest lead here in the first half. Right now, Harding shooting 5 of 8, 63%. UAM shooting 2 of 7, 29%. What is it about this Harding team shooting above 50 and 60%?
Exactly. I don't know what they're eating for their pregame meal, but we need to get that menu.
Turnovers, 2 against UAM, only 1 against Harding. Harding will be at the line. It'll be Josh Denton shooting 3 free throws. He was fouled out there in three-point land. Orono Sissoko's checked into the ball game as Denton makes the first free throw. They'll have 2 more opportunities. Second free throw's on the way. It's good. And now they have 1 more. We've got Tadarius Jacobs, Orono Sissoko, Alex Brogdon, Charles Tempo, and Seth Granberry on the floor. Denton makes all 3 of them. And Harding's got a 9-point lead, their biggest of the half. Pressure in the backcourt. Seth with the dribble gives it up to Jacobs. He gets it across the timeline here in the front court. Tadarius really guarded hard out there by Keelan McBride. Finally gets it to Brogdon. The right elbow, go back inside to Darius in traffic, can't get the shot to fall. Rebound, Harding has it, then it's knocked out of bounds, last touch by the Bo Weevils.
We had to work too hard to get that shot, and then that's not really the shot we wanted after we worked that hard.
15-6. Harding with a 9-point lead in the basketball. We get it to Smithson. He'll fire the long 3. No good. Rebound. Denton comes out of there with it for Harding. Back to Denton on the left wing. He'll shoot the 3. This one's off the back of the rim. Smithson with another offensive board. Out front, they swing it. Wyatt Gilbert for 3. It's no good, and now the Weevils get it.
Finally got a rebound. They just kept shooting.
Granberry ahead to Brogdon. Under 13 to play in the half. Weevils need a basket. Down by 9. Granberry gets it. Goes to Sissoko. Swing it right corner to Tempo. Charles back out to Brogdon. We keep it out on the perimeter. 9 to shoot now. Sissoko, 6 seconds. Sissoko drives to the baseline. Fadeaway jumper from 12. In and out, no good.
Wow.
And the rebound comes away to Harding. Wow, he's right. Denton gives it up out front to Ornette Gaines. Gaines left corner to Gilbert. Gilbert comes back out, top of the key. Back to Gaines. Now to Smithson. In the corner to Gilbert again. 10 to shoot. Both these teams taking a lot of time off that shot clock.
Exactly. That's what I was thinking.
As Smithson down to 5. Takes it, goes around in the right corner to Gaines. Gaines, 1 second on the shot clock. He got it off, but the rebound is going to go out of bounds off of Harding.
Oh, I think he's going to call a foul.
He did. He called a foul on Stetson Smithson.
Wow. We might have got a break there.
We've got a timeout on the floor. It's 15-6. Harding has a 9-point lead. It'll be UAM basketball when we return in just a moment.
The proud sponsor of this athletic event. Building a strong team takes commitment and hard work. And Maxwell Hardwood Flooring understands the concept of teamwork. Whether it's building the finest hardwood flooring in the nation or having a winning team, it takes teamwork and dedication to get the job done. Be a part of a winning team by following your favorite team and joining your friends at Maxwell Hardwood Flooring and wishing them the best.
𝗗𝗜𝗦𝗖𝗟𝗔𝗜𝗠𝗘𝗥 is the place to go for all your monthly accountant and tax service needs. We are conveniently located at 201 South Main, across from the Drew County Courthouse. At 𝗗𝗜𝗦𝗖𝗟𝗔𝗜𝗠𝗘𝗥, we are dedicated to making life a little easier for our clients. Our staff of certified public accountants are always ready to serve you. So call 367-3580 or 367-3457 to schedule an appointment or drop by our office at 201 South Main in Monticello. 𝗗𝗜𝗦𝗖𝗟𝗔𝗜𝗠𝗘𝗥, a proud sponsor of UAM Sports.
15-6. Harding with a 9-point lead, but you know the last time out they were shooting 5 of 8 from the floor. They've missed their last 4 shots, so they're down to 41%, 42% now.
Not very good.
But the Weevils have missed their last 2 shots.
We're not helping ourselves by missing them ourselves.
No, we're 2 of 9. That's 22%. Harding shooting 42%. Weevils will have it out of the timeout. Just go under 12 minutes to play in the ball game. Here in the first half, Seth Granberry takes it over on the right side, pulls up, 14-foot jumper is no good. Rebound, Harding. Gilbert came out of there with it for the Bisons. They'll bring it up the floor, and they'll go into their half-court offense. They go to Booker. Wesley Booker to the free throw line, kicks it back outside to Ornette Gaines. Gaines, right side, swings it over to Marshall. He'll fire the 3. That one rims out, no good. The rebound going to be saved in by Seth Granberry, and 𝗗𝗜𝗦𝗖𝗟𝗔𝗜𝗠𝗘𝗥 will track it down as he gets it ahead to Granberry. Granberry dribbles past the double team, goes to Sissoko at the elbow, back outside to Granberry. Granberry in the trees, tried to dish it off to Devin Davis. Ball got batted out. Sissoko for 3. It will not go. And the rebound going to be saved in by Harding.
Wow, we got several shots and still couldn't get one to go.
Under 11 minutes to play now. Still 15-6. Both teams have kind of gone cold here lately. There's another 3-pointer on the way. This one's no good by Marshall for Harding. Rebound, Bo Weevils.
We've been stuck on 6 for a long time.
They've been on 15 for a while.
There he is.
They tried to go inside to Bryson Hammond. The ball was intercepted by Wesley Booker, and Hammond wrapped him up and committed the foul.
Pretty good. Almost was a pretty good form tackle.
That is the first personal, second team foul. We got Bryson Hammond, Hirono Sissoko on the floor. Seth Granberry, 𝗗𝗜𝗦𝗖𝗟𝗔𝗜𝗍𝗠𝗘𝗥, and Devin Davis on the floor for the Weevils. UAM stays in a man-to-man. Harding, 𝗗𝗟𝗦𝗧𝗏 takes it down the right side of the lane, tries to hit Riley Marshall on the baseline. It goes off of UAM and out of bounds. So it'll stay with Harding. They'll have 14 on the shot clock to shoot. Alley-oop pass goes out to Wesley. Booker gives it up out there to Marshall. Marshall, again, they try the same play. Kick it inside, then outside. And there's Denton for 3, and it's good. Josh Denton.
He's got a nice-looking shot.
18-6. 12-point lead now for Harding. Again, they've got pressure in the backcourt. Devin Davis throws it ahead to Jackson. To Jacobs make it. They get it ahead to Granberry. Granberry no look pass to Bryson. Lost a handle on it. Turnover, Bo Weevils.
I don't think Bryson was ready for that one.
Here comes Harding. That's Denton driving. Tries a reverse layup. He's going to draw the foul and the contact. He's going to get to go to the line and shoot a couple of shots.
I think it's second one on Hammond.
Yeah. Bryson's second personal. Third team foul. Comes with 9:45 left to play here in the first half. 18-6. Harding out by 12. Josh Denton at the line for the Bisons. Free throws on the way and in and out, no good. Denton with 6 points off the bench. He was 3 of 3 from the line. He's now 3 out of 4. Booker will check out for Harding. Stetson Smithson checks back in. Second free throw. But Denton's on the way, and it's good. 9:45 to play here in the first half. Harding's opened up a 13-point lead. We need a basket. Davis takes it, goes down the lane, fakes it, goes in. He draws the contact. They're going to call a blocking foul on Stetson Smithson. I really thought Davis was a little out of control, but
Me too.
He got it and was
He
able to draw the contact.
kind of got bailed out at the end. That's Smithson's second one, I believe.
Yeah. Devin Davis will be at the line. He's 1 out of 2. He'll be shooting 2 shots here. First one's on the way. It's good. Make him 2 out of 3 now. Kind of breaks a little scoring drought for the Weevils. We finally get off 6.
I was going to say about 3.5 minutes without scoring there.
19-7. Davis' second free throw is up, and it is good. 19-8. Harding with the 11-point lead. 9:30 left to play here in the first half. Gilbert gives it up out front to Daniel Henderson. Henderson to Denton. Denton got his man in the air, then kicks it back outside to Marshall. Riley Marshall fading in. Fadeaway jumper there at the free throw line is good. Got a one-legged fadeaway.
Yeah, nice move and shot. Did kind of look kind of funky. Yep.
21-8, and there's a turnover by the Boll Weevils.
I thought 𝗗𝗜𝗦𝗖𝗟𝗔𝗜𝗠𝗘𝗥 was going to get away with that, but he did. He turned it loose as a pass and then grabbed it and started dribbling again. So
𝗗𝗜𝗦𝗖𝗟𝗔𝗜𝗍 will go sit down. Charles Tempo will check in now for all the Boll Weevils. As Harding will have it here in the front court. Gilbert fires a long 3, and it's good.
Oh, my gosh.
Wyatt Gilbert. That was halfway between the three-point line and the emblem.
I was going to say, that was a long way.
Again, pressure in the backcourt. It is 24-8. Harding leads it by 16. They get it to Sissoko. Sissoko went in for the one-handed tomahawk slam. He gets fouled. Doesn't get the dunk to go, but he's going to get to go to the free throw line.
It looked good anyway.
It made a highlight reel.
Yeah, he had intentions of taking that rim off the backboard.
Wesley Booker picked up the foul, his first, 5th team foul. And Hirono Sissoko going to the free throw line. He's looking for his first points in the ball game here. First one's up, and it's good. Right now, the Weevils are 4 out of 5 from the line. Sissoko will have one more. You got Davis, Brogdon, Sissoko, Granberry, and Tempo on the floor. Second one by Hirono's good. Seth gets them both to go and pulls the Weevils to within 12. 24-10, 8:35 left to play in the first half. Harding with it. They work it out of Weave out here in the front court. Weevils stay on a man-to-man. They go to Marshall. Marshall takes the dribble, goes down in the paint, lost a handle on it. It goes out of bounds, but off of Charles Tempo. He got a hand in there to knock it away. So they'll get it with 14 on the shot clock. 𝗗𝗜𝗦𝗖𝗟𝗔𝗜𝗍𝗍 Jacobs going to check back into the game, and Devin Davis will go sit down. They get the inbounds pass to Booker. Booker to Denton. Denton to Marshall. Marshall picked up there by Charles Tempo. 7 to shoot. They go to the left side to McBride. McBride will take it inside the free throw line. Running jumper there, no good. Rebound comes down to 𝗗𝗜𝗦𝗖𝗟𝗍𝗍 Jacobs. Jacobs, he'll bring it up the floor. Get it down in the corner to Tempo. Thought about the 3. Pulled it down.
I can't believe he didn't shoot.
Get it to right side on the wing. Going to be to Sissoko. Now to Granberry. And now a whistle away from the basketball. Going to be called a foul against Alex Brogdon.
Yep.
Alex trying to make a little room down there, and he gets called for pushing off.
They're going to get that foul called every time.
24-10. Harding with a 14-point lead. 7:56 to play in the half. We're back with more in a moment.
He is under new ownership and new management, and we're marking down prices and moving them out. Be watching the lot for new inventory arriving daily. Go to Monticello Chevrolet GMC and check out the great deals you'll find on GMC and Chevrolet vehicles only at Monticello Chevrolet GMC. Again, new ownership, new management means new thoughts and new prices. Go see them today, Highway 425 North in Monticello. Your GMC Chevrolet dealer in Monticello.
This is Kerry Hartness from Union Bank, where we believe banking is about more than just numbers. It's about relationships. When you walk through our doors, you're greeted by people who know your name and your story, because we're more than just bankers. We're your neighbors. Whether you're saving for the future or starting a business, you can trust the people you know and who know you to guide you every step of the way. Union Bank, better banking since 1887. We're relationships matter, and you're always more than just an account number. Union Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
24-10, Harding with a 14-point lead here in the first half. And they hadn't cooled off a little bit. They're now 8 of 18. So that means they've made 3 of their last 6 shots. The Weevils are 2 of 11. That means we've only had 2 shots since the last media timeout.
We didn't make either one of them.
We've made the free throws is where we made the free throws.
That's really the only points we're scoring. We gotta get some buckets some kind of way.
7:51 to play here in the half. Harding with the basketball out of the timeout. They get it to Marshall. Riley Marshall guarded out there by 𝗗𝗜𝗦𝗖𝗟𝗔𝗜𝗠𝗘𝗥. Goes into the corner, now takes it into the paint. Running jumper in the paint, in and out, no good. Alex Brogdon got the rebound for the Weevils. He'll leave it with 𝗗𝗜𝗦𝗖𝗟𝗔𝗜𝗍𝗍 will bring it up the floor for UAM. Get it to Granberry. Seth off the tempo. Charles out deep on the right wing, guarded there by Denton. Harding back in a 2-3 zone. The Weevils have had trouble with that zone. There's a shot put up inside, no good. Rebound, Harding comes down with it. Ornette Gaines got the rebound. Gaines from way outside, a 3 on the way, no good. Rebound, UAM. We get a stop, we need a basket. Here comes the Weevils. 𝗗𝗍𝗍 to tempo. In the corner to Jacobs for 3. This one won't go, and the rebound comes away to Harding. Wesley Booker pulls it down.
One shot, and that's it.
McBride back to Booker. Left side they go to Denton. I'll make that Marshall. Back out front to Denton now. Josh Denton driving, takes tempo to the basket. His shot went no good. Rebound, Weevils have it. Seth Granberry brings it into the front court. Seth gives it up to 𝗗𝗍𝗍. Left side they go to tempo. Back out top of the key. Again, they're packing that zone back in there, and they extend it out on the wing.
And Seth, for one, for sure can't get a shot.
Down to 10 on the shot clock. Granberry backs up behind the arc off the dribble and misses everything. Going to go out of bounds off of Harding.
That was an ugly shot for Seth.
He didn't draw iron. Hit the backboard, but didn't draw iron. Weevils are going to get it back with 4 seconds on the shot clock. 6:07 remaining here in the first half. Weevils looking to get it in. Tempo trying to trigger it in. Gets it into Brogdon. There in the right corner. Brogdon shoots. Throws up an air ball. That was a desperation shot.
Alex didn't know how many, he didn't pay attention to the shot clock.
6:03 to play in the half. It's still 24-10. Harding with a 14-point lead. Their biggest lead has been 15 here in the first half. All right. Gilbert with it for Harding. Goes out to Smithson. Stetson Smithson gives it up there to McBride. McBride off to Gaines. Gaines to the elbow. Guarded by 𝗗𝗍𝗍𝗍. Leaves it out front to Smithson. Again, 7 on the shot clock. Denton back to Smithson. Got his man in the air. Kicks it outside. Denton for 3. And it's good as the shot clock was going off. Josh Denton off the bench. He's got 10 for Harding, and it's 27-10. 17-point lead, and the Weevils are going to throw it away. Weevils have taken pretty good care of the ball. That's only the 7th turnover. The Harding's only got 4. Excuse me, they only got 1 turnover. 5:23 to play here in the first half. Harding with the basketball, leading by 17. Gilbert working there against 𝗗𝗜𝗦𝗖𝗟𝗍𝗍. Lost it off his hand. Gilbert pleading his case that it was knocked off of his hand, but he goes out of bounds. That'll be another turnover. That's number 2.
I'll say, usually when they protest that hard, it did go out on them. They're trying to convince the ref it didn't.
All right. Granberry double teamed in the backcourt, gets it ahead to Jacobs across the timeline. Back to Granberry. Granberry takes it inside the paint. A lot of contact, nothing called. Shot missed. Rebound Harding.
That's got to be a foul. Looks to me like.
Here comes the Bison. Josh Denton out here on the right wing to Smithson. Smithson driving. Baseline goes in. They're going to call the whistle, and they're going to call a defensive foul, a blocking foul. And I really thought 𝗗𝗗𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 was set up.
Oh, me too.
Coach Tapp is up. He said, what we got to do? We were standing there forever.
That was not a good call, and I think the referee that blew it knew it was a foul, but, I mean, he wasn't really watching, so I just don't know about that one.
Stetson Smithson at the line, going to miss the first free throw.
That's a tough one to.
They put the foul on to Darius Jacobs for the blocking foul.
Wow.
All right, Stetson Smithson will have one more. Smithson. Coach Tapp still giving that official a pretty good earful over there.
And I think the official has told him, okay, you've had your say. Now, let's let that alone. He's about had enough of that one.
18-point lead for Harding. It is 28-10. 4:44 left to play in the first half. Weevils get it in the front court. They go to Sissoko, goes along the baseline and puts it up and in good.
When he takes off towards the basket, he's got a good, quick first step.
Orono's got 4 points here in the first half. There's McBride, floater in the lane, no good. Booker got the rebound, back down to Denton. Denton steps behind the three-point line over in the right corner, it's no good. Got his own rebound, goes in. He's fouled as he goes up for the follow shot. And they're going to get Hirono Sissoko for the foul. It's going to be the first on Hirono. And Josh Denton's going to go back to the line. He's already 4 out of 5 from the line. 10 points here coming off the bench for Harding. And his first free throw is up, in and out, no good. 28-12. Harding leads it by 16. Devin Davis going to check back into the game now. Charles Tempo is going to come out. So there's a second free throw attempt by Denton. It is good. And make it a 17-point game again. Weevils looking at this press and having trouble getting it in, finally do. As Jacobs gives it up to Davis. Davis is fouled. They're going to call Wesley Booker for coming over the back of Devin Davis.
That should be 1 and 1, shouldn't it?
No, that's just a 6-team foul, I believe.
Oh.
That is 6 on them, 6 on us. Both teams will be in the bonus.
I thought that was their 7th. My bad.
4:09 left to play in the half. Weevils still looking for another field goal. They get it off to Sissoko. Harding packing that zone back in tight. Weevils have struggled all season with the zone. There's Davis trying to drive the baseline, goes up, somehow draws the contact.
I was gonna say, they almost didn't blow that whistle.
The foul goes on Wyatt Gilbert, his first. And we've got a timeout on the floor before we shoot free throws. It's 29-12. Harding leads it, 3:54 to play in the half. We're back in just a moment.
1998. There is no other place like Southeast Arkansas. Our region is tied together by a love of land, family, and tradition. We're also a destination for higher education. UAM's campuses in Monticello, McGee, and Crossett educate thousands each year. Many graduates choose to stay in our corner of the state, serving as pillars of our community. Find out why more than 18,500 alumni in Southeast Arkansas and worldwide are proud to be united at UAM. Start your journey to becoming a Bo Weevil by visiting uamont.edu today.
Whether you're looking for short-term rehabilitation, long-term rehabilitation, or private rehab suites, Bellevue Estates Rehabilitation and Care Center can accommodate you or your loved one's needs. Our skilled healthcare professionals, combined with sophisticated therapies and treatments, deliver a best-in-class, patient-centered experience. We have a full-time APRN on staff. Come check us out at 1052 Old Warren Road in Monticello or call 367-0044 for more information.
It's 29-12. Harding has the lead. They lead by 17. But both teams since the last time out have gone 1 for 6 from the floor.
Been kind of ugly on both sides.
You know, how are they ahead? Well, they've hit 5 3-pointers.
That's how they're ahead, right there.
All right, at the line, Devin Davis. He has not had a field goal. He is 3 out of 4 from the charity stripe here in the ballgame, making 4 out of 5 as he makes that one. Makes it 29-13. Davis will have one more. 3:54 remaining here in the half. Second free throw's up. In and out, will not go. Rebound. Wesley Booker pulls down a rebound for Harding. Booker at the top of the circle. They run it out here in their half-court offense. They get it off to McBride. McBride left side to Marshall. Riley Marshall in the corner to Gilbert. They got a lot of shooters out there on the floor right now. Gilbert takes it to the elbow on the left side. Back to Denton. He's open for three. It won't go. Rebound comes down to Devin Davis for UAM. All right, we got another stop. We need a basket. Sissoko takes it to the top of the key. Granberry, finally a wide open look at a three, and he nails it. That's the first one he's had tonight. And Granberry nails the three. 3:12 to go. Harding calls the timeout, I believe.
Yes.
We'll keep it here, though. It's a 30-second timeout.
He called it immediately because, and he's fussing at him. Okay, guys, the only guy we got to worry about shooting a three is Granberry. Who's guarding him?
And nobody was that
Yeah,
time.
to let him get that open.
29-16. Weevils has cut it to 13. They trail by as many as 18. And we're down to a little over 3 minutes to go here in the first half. As we come out of the timeout, Tadarius Jacobs, Devin Davis, Alex Brogdon, Verona Sissoko, and Seth Granberry on the floor for the Weevils. 3:12 left to play here in the first half. For Harding. Again, they got a smaller lineup out there, and they got some shooters on the floor. They got McBride, Keelan McBride running the point off to Gilbert. Gilbert goes to Denton. Denton takes it to the free throw line, bounce pass to Booker underneath, now to Gilbert outside. 12 on the shot clock. In the corner to Denton, he goes in, lays it off the glass, no good. He's going to be fouled on the baseline. And they're going to get the foul, goes against Devin Davis. His first. That is the 7th team foul. He was in the act of shooting, so Denton
is not shy about shooting it.
And he's got off the bench 11 points already, make it 12. He's 6 out of 8 from the line, 2 3-pointers in the game. He'll have one more opportunity. Free throw is up. That one's short, no good. And a rebound, Soko pulls it down. Devin Davis lost a handle on it. Ball gets kicked. It goes out of bounds off of Harding.
We kind of got lucky there. That could have been a turnover.
The Weevils will maintain possession. 2:43 to play before the half. Harding leading by 14, 30-16. Go inside to Devin Davis. He'll kiss it off the glass and good.
Yep, he finagled his way around inside for that one.
Davis, that's 6 points for him in the half. The Weevils are down by 12 again. Here's Wesley Booker out on the right side. Takes it to the free throw line with a dribble. Now kicks it outside to McBride that's Gilbert. Gilbert working against Devin Davis. Off to McBride. 8 to shoot for Harding to get it to Booker off the ball screen. Throws it up, no good. Rebound goes out of bounds off of Tadarius Jacobs.
Looked like he had it for just a second there.
30-18. Harding with the lead. 2:05 to play. They get it in. Booker off to Wyatt Gilbert. Wyatt in the paint, kicks it back outside. Marshall for three, and it's good. Riley Marshall, his second three of the game. They've got 6 as a team, and they lead at 33-18.
That's where they're killing us at the three-point line.
1:43 to play here before half. Jacobs trying to go inside to Davis. Ball knocked back away by Davis. Davis gets it up, a shot no good. Brogdon got it. He'll put it up and in, and he's fouled. As Alex Brogdon got the shot to go, the foul goes on Wyatt Gilbert. And how about the senior, the graduate student, Alex Brogdon, going to be at the line trying to complete a three-point play here. And we need it. Free throw is up. It's good. Cuts the lead to 12 again. 33-21. Denton with it for Harding. Off to Gilbert. Wyatt Gilbert takes it down the right side. It's going to get pinned against the glass. We're going to call goaltending on Hirono Sissoko.
That was a good call. The folks behind us don't think so, but it was.
Wyatt Gilbert gets credit for the basket. Makes it 35-21 now. Hirono did pin it against the glass. And the Weevils almost throw it away. Jacobs trying to get it across up front. Ball batted out of bounds again, but boy, they're having trouble with this press at times.
They're getting after him on the press pretty good.
We've only turned it over 7 times, though, but it seems like we've really struggled. And now Coach Tapp, again, had the official over there.
I think he's wanting them to review the goaltending play.
There's a minute 10 left to go here before halftime. It is 35-21. Yes. They're going to go to the monitors.
That's what it is. I thought that it was on the backboard before Sissoko hit it, which is goaltending, and Coach Tapp doesn't think so.
Timing.
Oh, okay.
They're taking a look at the timing.
Whether it's a 10-second violation before we call the timeout.
All right. So that's what they're going to look at. Hey, don't forget, final game of the year comes up Saturday. We'll be on the road to Washington Baptist. 1 o'clock and 3 o'clock are the tip-off times. 1 o'clock for the Blossoms, 3 o'clock for the Weevils. We hope you'll join us for those on Saturday as we get the final game of the regular season coming up. That'll be this Saturday. As the final home game here tonight. Congratulations to the seniors that have played. The women that played their final game here at home, Bailey Harris, Kelsey Blakemore, and Ella Mast, all played their final game here today. Then you've got the men that are playing, it's Hirono Sissoko and Alex Brogdon. All right, they're going to put 1 second back up on the shot clock. The ball was knocked out of bounds, and UAM called a timeout. I think they tried to get the timeout before it was knocked out, didn't they? So they're gonna put 21 up on the shot clock, and then I believe Coach Tapp called the timeout.
Yeah, so the count was at 9 seconds before he got the timeout, and the review was to see if he called the timeout before the 10 seconds went out when the ball got knocked out of bounds.
All right.
Okay.
So UAM will have the basketball at midcourt. Tempo is going to get it in. They'll get it in to Granberry. Granberry gives it up out there to Jacobs. Jacobs to Tempo again, out on the right wing. Top of the key, Granberry. Now to Sissoko on the left wing. Again, that zone, we've seen it a lot this year. Weevils try to break it. They go inside. Alex Brogdon goes in. He's stripped of the basketball, and he's fouled. They're going to call the foul on Riley Marshall. That'll be his first. 7th team foul, make it the 8th team foul against Harding, and Alex Brogdon gets to go to the line. With 49 seconds remaining here in the half. 35-21, Harding with a 14-point lead. Brogdon misses the first free throw. Alex will get one more chance. At the free throw, he's got 3 points on the night. Second one's up. This one's good. So 4 points for Alex here in the half. And the Weevils are within 13. Harding will get it across the timeline here in the front court. It's going to be Keelan McBride. McBride to Booker. Back to McBride. He'll fire a long three. It's no good. Charles Tempo going high to get a rebound for the Boll Weevils. Ahead to Jacobs. To Darius. to the elbow, back out front. Tempo for three. It won't go. And the rebound comes down to Josh Denton for Harding.
We took 2 shots that time that I'm not sure Coach Taft was real happy about.
There's about a second difference between shot clock and game clock, not much. As 𝗗𝗜𝗦𝗧𝗏 watching the game clock go down, Coach Weston Jamison calling for the final shot of the half if they can get it. Marshall out here on the right wing, takes Jacobs to the elbow, back out. It goes, shot by McBride as the buzzer sounds and the shot's no good. We're at halftime. Been kind of an ugly one for both sides. 35 to 22. 35-22. Harding has a 13-point lead. We'll take a break, and we'll be back with halftime for you here from Steelman Fieldhouse in just a moment.
And more convenient, but they don't replace the face-to-face experience of bankers ready to serve you. That's why at Commercial Bank, we provide both. 24/7 services are available by app, commercial-bank.net, 8 ATMs, and by Visa debit card. But for the times when there's no substitute for in-person service, we've got you covered. Stop by and see why the Community Builder is the right choice for your family. Commercial Bank has roots where others have branches. Member FDIC.
Maxwell Hardwood Flooring in Monticello is a proud sponsor of this athletic event. Building a strong team takes commitment and hard work, and Maxwell Hardwood Flooring understands the concept of teamwork. Whether it's building the finest hardwood flooring in the nation or having a winning team, it takes teamwork and dedication to get the job done. Be a part of a winning team by following your favorite team and joining your friends at Maxwell Hardwood Flooring and wishing them the best.
𝗗𝗜𝗦𝗖𝗟𝗔𝗜𝗠𝗘𝗥 South Main in Monticello has a full range of accounting services. From the smallest business to large corporations and even personal accounts, 𝗗𝗜𝗦 can provide the services you need. Whether it's yearly bookkeeping, payroll, or filing taxes, they can do it with competent services from a highly qualified staff. Give 𝗗𝗜𝗦 a call at 870-367-3580 or stop by their office at 201 South Main in Monticello.
Are you needing a new automobile? We need to go see our new friends at Monticello Chevrolet GMC, Highway 425 North in Monticello, formerly Lucky's of Monticello. They're under new ownership and new management, and they're ready to deal. They got new arrivals arriving every day, new and used cars and trucks. You'll find what you're looking for. If they don't have it, they can get it. That's Monticello Chevrolet GMC, Highway 425 North in Monticello, under new ownership and new management, and they're ready to deal. Go see them today.
We're at halftime here at Steelman Fieldhouse, 35-22. Harding with a 13-point lead. They've led the entire half. Biggest lead been 18. Weevils have cut it to 13 here at the half, and well, it's just been a tough night. Looking at the numbers for you. Here in the half, UAM 6 of 22, that's 27%. 2 of 9 from beyond the arc, 22%. 8 of 11 from the free throw line, 73%. Harding, they started out shooting 63% from the floor in the first quarter.
You can win shooting that 63.
But they're down to shooting 37%. They're 11 of 30. 6 of 19 from beyond the arc. 32% and 7 of 11 from the free throw line. As we're at halftime, it is 35-22. Harding with the lead. We'll take a break. We'll come back with more here at halftime in just a moment.
This is Austin Hopper from Union Bank, where we're more than just bankers. We're your neighbors. From helping you finance your first home to planning for your future, we're right here in the community with you every step of the way. Our team understands your needs because we live where you live, and we care about what matters to you. Union Bank, better banking since 1887, because neighbors make the best bankers. Union Bank, member FDIC, equal housing.
He got 500 anyway.
One of the biggest challenges facing today's college students is graduating on time without accumulating a mountain of debt. To help students graduate with minimal debt, UAM has joined other colleges and universities in Arkansas as part of the 15 to Finish initiative, which encourages students to take 15 hours per semester so they can graduate in 4 years. The quicker you graduate, the less debt you'll incur, and you won't lose potential wages for graduating late. For information about 15 to Finish, contact the UAM Office of Academic Affairs at 870-460-1033.
When elders stay at Bellevue Estates Healthcare Rehabilitation Center in Monticello, our team will provide personal health care to each individual that focuses on the unique needs and circumstances of each elder. We take into consideration the physical, social, and spiritual well-being of each individual. Come by Bellevue Estates at 1052 Old Warren Road in Monticello and see for yourself. Or call 367-0044 for more information.
Digital services make life easier and more convenient, but they don't replace the face-to-face experience of bankers ready to serve you. That's why at Commercial Bank, we provide both. 24/7 services are available by app, commercial-bank.net, 8 ATMs, and by Visa debit card. But for the times when there's no substitute for in-person service, we've got you covered. Stop by and see why the Community Builder is the right choice for your family. Commercial Bank has roots where others have branches. Member FDIC.
35-22, Harding has the lead over the Boll Weevils here at the half. And let's look at individual scoring for you. For Harding, coming off the bench, Josh Denton's going to lead all scorers as he went 2 of 7 from the floor, 2 of 6 from beyond the arc, and he was 6 of 9 from the free throw line, but he got 12 points off the bench for them. And then it's 8 points for Riley Marshall, 6 points for Stetson Smithson, 5 points for Wyatt Gilbert, 2 points for Wesley Booker, and 2 points for Sam Smith. They did hit 6 of 19 threes there in the first half. For the Weevils, leading scorer is going to be Devin Davis with 6. Seth Granberry has 5. 4 points apiece for Alex Brogdon and Hirono Sissoko, who came off the bench to add some. Charles Tempo, he hit 1 3-pointer, and that's all he's done on the night. As we saw Tadarius Jacobs play and not score, and then we saw Bryson Hammond play just 2 minutes and 13 seconds and didn't score.
If you only score 22 as a team, not very many scoring many points at all.
No, 35-22 here at the half. Harding has the lead. Earlier tonight, women's action, it was 89-75. The Lady Bisons of Harding got the win over the Blossoms in that one. Again, remind you that we've got one final game coming up on Saturday. It's on the road. We'll travel to Arkadelphia to take on the Tigers of Ouachita Baptist. 1 o'clock and 3 o'clock are the tip-off times on Saturday. We'll be on the air just a little before 1 with the broadcast of the women's game from Ouachita, from Arkadelphia. All right, we're at halftime, 35-22. Our score, Harding has the lead. We'll be back with more at halftime in a moment.
Monticello is a proud sponsor of this athletic event. Building a strong team takes commitment and hard work, and Maxwell Hardwood Flooring understands the concept of teamwork. Whether it's building the finest hardwood flooring in the nation or having a winning team, it takes teamwork and dedication to get the job done. Be a part of a winning team by following your favorite team and joining your friends at Maxwell Hardwood Flooring and wishing them the best.
𝗗𝗜𝗦𝗖𝗟𝗔𝗜𝗍𝗂 and Associates is the place to go for all your monthly accountant and tax service needs. We are conveniently located at 201 South Main, across from the Drew County Courthouse. At 𝗗𝗜𝗦𝗖𝗟𝗔𝗜𝗍𝗂 and Associates, we are dedicated to making life a little easier for our clients. Our staff of certified public accountants are always ready to serve you. So call 367-3580 or 367-3457 to schedule an appointment or drop by our office at 201 South Main in Monticello. 𝗗𝗜𝗦𝗖𝗟𝗔𝗜𝗍𝗂, a proud sponsor of UAM Sports.
Monticello Chevrolet GMC is under new ownership and new management, and we're marking down prices and moving them out. Be watching the lot for new inventory arriving daily. Go to Monticello Chevrolet GMC and check out the great deals you'll find on GMC and Chevrolet vehicles only at Monticello Chevrolet GMC. Again, new ownership, new management means new thoughts and new prices. Go see them today, Highway 425 North in Monticello. Your GMC Chevrolet dealer in Monticello.
This is Brandon Hogg from Union Bank, where we're more than just your local bank. We're part of your community. From coaching youth sports and sponsoring local events to volunteering at food drives, our employees are your neighbors, working to make our community stronger every day. Whether it's helping you with your finances or supporting local businesses, Union Bank is committed to making a difference right here at home. Union Bank, better banking since 1887. Investing in community, investing in you. Union Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
35-22. Harding with a 13-point lead. They led by as many as 18. It was their biggest lead here in the half. But they've had the lead the entire ball game and hadn't looked back.
No, and we hadn't done much to try and catch up either. We can't get a shot. I mean, our shots are rushed right at the end of the shot clock almost every trip.
They've out-rebounded us 18-16. 4 offensive rebounds, 14 defensive, and the Weevils with 2 offensive rebounds, 14 defensive. Points off turnovers. Weevils only turned it over 8 times, but they turned that into 10 points. We've only turned their 5 turnovers into 2 points here in the first half. Points in the paint, 10 for Harding, 8 for UAM. Second chance points, 4 and 2. Bench points, Harding with 17 bench points, UAM with 4. A lot of that has to do with Josh Denton, who came in and had 12.
Yeah, he's got almost all their bench points by himself.
As Harding leads it here at the half, 35-22. Harding makes their way out of the dressing rooms. Coach Tapp still's got the Weevils. Now they're starting to come in to the gymnasium. Again, it's been senior night. They recognize seniors here on the final home game of the regular season. And the women that were recognized were Bailey Harris, Kelsey Blakemore, and Ella Mask. All 3 of them seniors. And of course, Bailey had a 4-year career here. Kelsey Blakemore, a couple of years, and then Ella Mask, this was her first year here. But
we'll really miss Bailey. She's a really good player.
And then also on the men's side, it's Hirono Sissoko and Alex Brogdon, both graduate students. Alex been here 3 years, I believe, on the men's side. I think he was a 3-year letterman, 2-year letterman. And then Sissoko just transferred in this year. But, you know, that's really neat to see graduate students coming back.
And it was when we were doing the recognition of the seniors, the guys, it was awful nice of Alex Brogdon's father to walk Sissoko out to the floor, since his parents are on the other side of the world, kind of.
Yeah, I don't know if I can say it where he's from. He is from 𝗗𝗜𝗦𝗖𝗟𝗔𝗜𝗠𝗘𝗥.
Long way from Monticello, let's put it that way.
All right, there you go.
I thought it was awful good, nice of Mr. Brogdon he took the time to walk Sissoko out there. That showed a lot of class, I thought.
All right, both teams have finally made it out of the dressing room, taking their final preparations before we start the second half. 35-22, again, our score. Harding with a 13-point lead. They've led the entire first half. And we'll take a break, and we'll come back with the start of the second half for you here from Stillman Fieldhouse in just a moment.
Dogs, Chancellor of the University of Arkansas at Monticello, and proud UAM graduate from the class of 1953. Southeast Arkansas is a special place, and especially because of our strong sense of community. That's one of the many reasons UAM graduates choose to live and work in Southeast Arkansas. Our alumni, like me, are proud of our university for providing talent and recruiting talent to our region. Join me in sharing that pride. Tell someone today why you're proud to be united by UAM. Visit uamont.edu for more information.
Schedule a tour and see the Bellevue Estates Healthcare and Rehabilitation Center in person for yourself. We would love to show you around and answer your questions. Peace of mind comes when you know your loved one is in good hands. Whether you're looking for short-term, long-term, or private rehabilitation, Bellevue Estates at 1052 Old Warren Road in Monticello can provide the care you need. Just call 870-367-0044 for more information.
Digital services make life easier and more convenient, but they don't replace the face-to-face experience of bankers ready to serve you. That's why at Commercial Bank, we provide both. 24/7 services are available by app, commercial-bank.net, 8 ATMs, and by Visa debit card. But for the times when there's no substitute for in-person service, we've got you covered. Stop by and see why the Community Builder is the right choice for your family. Commercial Bank has roots where others have branches. Member FDIC.
Maxwell Hardwood Flooring in Monticello is a proud sponsor of this athletic event. Building a strong team takes commitment and hard work, and Maxwell Hardwood Flooring understands the concept of teamwork. Whether it's building the finest hardwood flooring in the nation or having a winning team, it takes teamwork and dedication to get the job done. Be a part of a winning team by following your favorite team and joining your friends at Maxwell Hardwood Flooring and wishing them the best.
35-22. Harding with a 13-point lead. I went back and looked. When we played them back in January, or December, I'm sorry, back before Christmas, at halftime it was 29-25, so it was a low-scoring game then as well.
Wow. I didn't remember it being that close.
But that was at halftime. That was the score at halftime, 29-25. Here it's 35-22. Harding has really built their lead by shooting more threes and making more threes than we have.
Their big guy that got those quick early fouls, he's back in the game now. They might try to punch it inside a little more at the beginning of this half.
That's Sam Smith. So on the floor for the Weevils, Devin Davis, Seth Granberry, Harona Sissoko gets the start in the second half, Alex Brogdon, and Tadarius Jacobs. Weevils will have it to start the second half. Sissoko goes to Davis on the baseline, got his man in the air, then goes up with a shot, and it's good. Devin, he's got 8 now in the game, and the Weevils cut it to 11. See if we can get any closer than that. Get a stop here. Smithson. There's a whistle and a foul away from the basketball. It's going to be against Brogdon. He and Sam Smith.
Yeah, you can tell they're trying to get it inside right off the bat like we talked about. Brogdon just couldn't keep from fouling.
He picked up his second personal. He'll go sit down. Bryson Hammond will check in now as they do go right inside the paint, go into the big guy Smith, turnaround jumper with the left hand, no good. There's Sissoko to get the rebound for the Bull Weevils.
He tried too hard to get that shot off.
Weevils with it, finally get it into the front court. We'll see if Harding stays in that zone or if they go to a man here in the second half. They stayed in the zone almost the entire first half. They're going to do it again, looks like. Granberry gives it up there to Davis. Bounce pass to Darius Jacobs. Little 10-foot jumper, good. How about that?
Nice about play. Under double figure.
We're within 9. 35-26. Just underway to start the second half. 18:53 left to play. There's a steal by Bryson Hammond. He got in front of the pass, knocked it away. Ahead it goes to Davis. Devin inside the paint, goes up with his shot, counted off the glass and good. Kind of a bulldoze move.
There you go.
He
down to 7.
And Coach Weston Jamison is going to call a timeout.
Say, wait a minute now.
Go ahead. 18:34 left to play here in the second half. It is 35-28. We've got a timeout on the floor. Bisons lead it by 7. We're back in a moment.
UAM South Main in Monticello has a full range of accounting services. From the smallest business to large corporations and even personal accounts, 𝗗𝗜𝗏 & Associates can provide the services you need. Whether it's yearly bookkeeping, payroll, or filing taxes, they can do it with competent services from a highly qualified staff. Give 𝗗𝗏 & Associates a call at 870-367-3580 or stop by their office at 201 South Main in Monticello.
Are you needing a new automobile? We need to go see our new friends at Monticello Chevrolet GMC, Highway 425 North in Monticello, formerly Lucky's of Monticello. They're under new ownership and new management, and they're ready to deal. They got new arrivals arriving every day, new and used cars and trucks. You'll find what you're looking for. If they don't have it, they can get it.
That's Monticello Chevrolet GMC, Highway 425 North in Monticello, under new ownership and new management, and they're ready to deal. Go see them today.
35-28, 7-point lead for Harding. And I've never had an official come over and ask if we had a media timeout. He wanted to know if our commercials were over with.
What difference to him did that make? I mean,
and the officials, they're looking at both me and Billy Morgan down, the broadcaster for Harding, wondering if our commercial break was over with. That's the first time I've ever had that.
Yeah,
feel pretty important.
Exactly.
All right, back to action. There we go. They got it. Harding with the basketball. They get it into 𝗗𝗜𝗦𝗖𝗟𝗔𝗜𝗠𝗘𝗥. He takes it out, goes to Gilbert. Wyatt Gilbert, 9 to shoot now. They go back to McBride, left side. They get it to Smithson, into the paint, outside the big guy, Sam Smith, for three, and it's good. Wow, Sam Smith from way outside.
He can shoot 50 more and not do that.
Weevils trying to break the press. 38-28, back to a 10-point ball game. 𝗗𝗟𝗏 off to Granberry, right side on the wing. They go to Hammond down low. He's outside the lane on the right side. Now back up front to Jacobs. To Darius. They clear it out. He goes down to the baseline. Gets cut off there. Finds Davis underneath. Davis got his man in the air and then puts it up and in good.
He's made 3 good moves here in this half.
He got all 6 of our 8 points here in the second half. 38-30. Weevils cut it to 8. Closest we've been in a long time. 17-12 left to play here in the second half. McBride penetrates, running jumper from the left side, no good. And a whistle, no whistle. Thought Sam Smith was all over the back of Hammond, but they didn't call it. Now Smithson will leave it out of bounds, lose it out of bounds. It'll be a turnover against Harding.
Sometimes these big guys think they're a lot better dribbler than they are. Smithson should have never tried to do that right there, I don't think.
Weevils will inbound it again. Pressure in the backcourt by Harding. They break it 2-on-1 down the floor. 𝗗𝗟𝗏 goes hard to the basket. He's going to be blocked. And they just called a block, not a foul. Oh, wow. Wow. So UAM's going to inbound it on the baseline. They get it in to Hammond. Bryson backs his way in over Sam Smith. Right-handed hook shot, in and out, no good. Rebound comes off to Sam Smith for the Bison.
I thought that was going to go down for him.
McBride, Keelan to the elbow on the left side. Gets it to Josh Denton. Denton across the lane, goes over in the right corner now to Smith. Back to Gilbert. Wyatt Gilbert penetrates in the lane. They go inside. Shot put up and in good by Keelan McBride. His first 2 points of the ball game. Just like that, they're back out by 10, 40-30. Davis going down the floor, and finally a whistle to foul called. Foul is going to go against Josh Denton. It's going to be his first personal, first team foul of the second half. But, I mean, it was all over him all the way down the floor.
That's what Coach Tapp is wondering about. Why did it take them to right here to make that call?
All right, Devin Davis gets it in to Darius Jacobs. Jacobs to Hammond. Hammond out front to Granberry, out near the mid-court stripe. As back to Granberry. Finds 𝗗𝗟𝗏 out on the left wing. 8 to shoot. They get it to Davis. Davis drives, goes strong to the basket, kicks it off the glass and good.
Man, he's on the heat check.
He's got 8 points here in the second half. 14 for the ball game, and it's 40-32. We're down to 8 again. Wesley Booker with it now for Harding. Picked up his dribble out there on the wing, throws it into Smith. Smith back out front to Gilbert. Weevils stay at a man-to-man. Here's Booker, left side to Denton. Denton out on the wing. He'll try to drive, goes to the free throw line, looking for the backdoor cutter, not there. Outside to Smith.
Oh, my God.
And Sam Smith knocks down his second three. You said he couldn't do it again in 100 years.
Well, he's made me a liar, didn't he?
He's got 8 in the ball game, 2 back-to-back sixes for him.
His shot just doesn't look real real sweet, but it's going in the hole.
There's Devin going into the paint again, and he'll put up the shot and in good.
He said, take that.
Right in the face of the big guy.
There you go.
43-34. Harding leads it by 9. There's it outside to Smith again. Sam spins in the lane this time. Kiss it off the glass. It won't go. Offensive rebound. Wesley Booker tied up underneath. And the possession arrow is going to point to Harding. The possession arrow is going to point to the Harding Bisons. We've got a timeout on the floor. There's 14:43 left to play in the ball game. It is 43-34. Harding with the lead. We're back in just a moment.
Where we believe in the power of education. From supporting local schools to helping families save for college, we're committed to investing in our community's future. Our bankers are your neighbors, parents, and mentors. Here to help you plan for every milestone, big or small. Because when our schools thrive, we all do. Union Bank, better banking since 1887. Because a strong community starts with education. Union Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
I'm Peggy Doss, Chancellor of the University of Arkansas at Monticello and proud UAM graduate from the class of 1973. UAM is a destination for learning and not just for our region. In fact, current UAM students come to Southeast Arkansas from more than 39 states in the country. With students in classes, Monticello, and online, we offer more than 70 affordable and recognized programs of study. More than 90,000 alumni living all over the world are proud to be united by UAM. We want you to be a part of our UAM family. Visit uamont.edu for more information.
43-34. Harding with the 9-point lead. Weevils cut it to 8 a moment ago. What's the shooting look like?
We're shooting nearly 86% from the field, 6 out of 7.
The Weevils are.
Yes, and Harding is 3 out of 6, 50%.
All right, it'll be Harding basketball out of the timeout. They lead it by 9. They go to Marshall to get it inside. Shot put up and in good. That's going to be Stetson Smithson with the basket.
That's a pretty good set out of bounds move there.
Weevils inbound it. Jacobs across the timeline to Sissoko. Sissoko steps out of bounds as he falls down and right there at the UAM bench.
I think Coach Tapp thinks he got knocked down.
Yeah.
I might agree with him, too. He didn't just fall, I don't think.
So Harding will get it back, leading by 11, 45-34. 14:20 left to play here in the basketball game. Gilbert gives it up out front to Riley Marshall. Back to Gilbert out on the right side on the wing. He'll take Granberry into the lane. Ball batted away, stolen by Davis. Davis all the way down the floor. Can't get the roll. He misses the shot, but he's going to go to the line as Gilbert fouls him.
Right, he tried hard to get that to go in.
That's going to be Wyatt Gilbert's 3rd personal foul. The 2nd team foul against Harding and Devin Davis. You know, the last time these two teams played, Devin finished with 15 on the night. He's got 16 already on this one.
Don't say he's crowding 15 if he's not in front of it.
And he'll be shooting 2 free throws here. First one's on the way. Good. He's 5 out of 7 at the line. 17 points for Devin Davis. 45-35. Cut it to single digits again. Davis' free throw is on the way. Rims out. No good. And there's Sam Smith get the rebound for Harding. The Bisons will bring it into the front court. Wyatt Gilbert gets it off to Riley Marshall. Marshall travels with the basketball. That'll be a turnover against Harding.
He kind of had that and went up around his neck before he...
It's only the 6th turnover against the Bisons. Weevils have 8 in the ball against. Both teams have really taken care of the basketball. It's 45-35. 10-point lead for Harding. Weevils have cut it to 8 twice here in the second half. Weevils finally get it across the timeline. Now they call a 10-second. That's kind of a late whistle. They're going to have to go. I think they'll have to go review this one. It was across the timeline. As it's at 19 now. 13:41 left to play. They're going to explain things to the coaches, Coach Tapp. And also they're explaining things to Coach Jamison. I don't think they're going to review it. That might not be reviewable. I don't know.
He's telling you he blew that call, and
Sure.
he's using the excuse of an inadvertent whistle.
All right.
He knows he messed that up.
All right, UAM is going to get the basketball. They've got 20 on the shot clock. Right in front of our UAM bench. They get it to Devin Davis. Davis, bounce pass to Granberry. Granberry goes in, high off the glass, counted and one. Wow. Seth with 7 points now, and he'll be at the line trying to complete the three-point play.
Nice move and a nice pass by Devin Davis.
The foul goes against Wyatt Gilbert. That's his 4th personal foul. And also the 3rd team foul against Hardy. Granberry has been kind of quiet tonight. He's got 7 points. But he'll be at the line for a chance at a three-point play. It's on the way and off the back of the rim, no good. Hammond knocks the rebound out of bounds. So 45-37, here we get it to 8 again.
Yep, we need a stop here and where we can get it under 8.
That's the third time here in the second half we've cut it to 8 points. 13:25 left to play in the ball game. Smithson for the Bison. Off to McBride. McBride comes out, top of the key, goes left side, now to Marshall. Marshall drives right side, fade away from the elbows, no good. Sissoko goes high to get the rebound for the Boll Weevils. Arona got the rebound. He'll leave it with Granberry to bring it up the floor. That comes back to Arono, and then it's stolen by Wesley. Booker throws it away. Granberry comes up with a loose basketball, goes in, lays it up and in good.
Yep. He made his mind up. He was going to the rack.
12:51 to play. The Weevils have cut it to 6. That's as close as we've been since it was 6-0
There you go.
early in the game. As Harding coach called the timeout. 45-39. We'll take it with them and be back with more in a moment.
Long-term rehabilitation or private rehab suites, Bellevue Estates Rehabilitation and Care Center can accommodate you or your loved one's needs. Our skilled healthcare professionals, combined with sophisticated therapies and treatments, deliver a best-in-class, patient-centered experience. We have a full-time APRN on staff. Come check us out at 1052 Old Warren Road in Monticello or call 367-0044 for more information. Digital services make life easier and more convenient, but they don't replace the face-to-face experience of bankers ready to serve you. That's why at Commercial Bank, we provide both. 24/7 services are available by app, commercial-bank.net, ATM, and by Visa debit card. But for the times when there's no substitute for in-person service, we've got you covered. Stop by and see why the Community Builder is the right choice for your family. Commercial Bank has roots where others have branches. Remember FDIC.
It's 45-39. Harding with the 6-point lead. This is close we've been. We've outscored them 17-10.
Devin Davis is pretty hot. And now Seth has kind of woken up here in the last couple of minutes. So we can keep them both going at the same time.
We'll get back in this one.
Little bit of defense here.
It'll be Harding basketball as we come out of the timeout. Harding's got 1 timeout remaining. UAM has 3. Smithson for the Bison. Gives it up out here to Gaines. Gaines back to Smithson out on the left wing. Smithson takes a dribble to the elbow, leaves it out front. McBride, he'll drive down the left side, gets a shot and a roll to go. It's Keelan McBride. 4 points, all of them here in the second half. Puts him back on top, 47-39. 8-point lead now. Devin Davis with it for the Weevils. To Jacobs. Jacobs to Sissoko. Sissoko, bounce pass, goes to Davis on the left side of the lane. He'll back his way in, goes to Hammond. Hammond gets it down low. Gonna have to get a shot off. They tries to dish it off to Sissoko, and it goes a little low on the pass, and it goes off his leg.
He should have just turned and put up a left hook. He wasn't over 5 feet from the basket.
47-39. There's a long three by Riley. Marshall, no good. Saved in bounds by Booker. They'll keep it alive. Smithman fires the three from the top of the key. It won't go. There's a putback, no good. Weevils have it down the floor. Ahead to Granberry. Granberry laid it high off the glass. It won't go. And here comes the Bison. 3-on-1 down the floor. Gaines goes in. They call a blocking foul on Devin Davis. Devin's going to pick up the personal as he moved in under.
Oh yeah, that was obviously a block. The folks here don't like it, but there's no way. But
Arnett Gaines is going to be at the free throw line. He has not scored in the ball game here this evening. It's 47-39. There's a timeout on the floor before we shoot free throws. 47-39. Harding leads it by 12. 11:35 to play in the game. We're back in a moment.
This athletic event. Building a strong team takes commitment and hard work. And Maxwell Hardwood Flooring understands the concept of teamwork. Whether it's building the finest hardwood flooring in the nation or having a winning team, it takes teamwork and dedication to get the job done. Be a part of a winning team by following your favorite team and joining your friends at Maxwell Hardwood Flooring and wishing them the best.
𝗗𝗜𝗦𝗖𝗟𝗔𝗜𝗠𝗘𝗥 is the place to go for all your monthly accountant and tax service needs. We are conveniently located at 201 South Main, across from the Drew County Courthouse. At 𝗗𝗜𝗦𝗖𝗟𝗔𝗜𝗠𝗘𝗥, we are dedicated to making life a little easier for our clients. Our staff of certified public accountants are always ready to serve you. So call 367-3580 or 367-3457 to schedule an appointment or drop by our office at 201 South Main in Monticello. 𝗗𝗜𝗦𝗖𝗟𝗔𝗜𝗠𝗘𝗥, a proud sponsor of UAM.
47-39. Harding has the 8-point lead. Since our last media timeout, Harding's gone 2 for 5. The Weevils have gone 2 for 3 from the field. Right now we're shooting 44%. Harding's shooting 39%. So they've come way off. They've cooled way off from what they were the first half.
exactly.
The Weevils have outscored them here in the second half, 17-12. All right, Harding's going to be at the free throw line. It's Arnett Gaines at the line for the first time in the ball game. 47-39, get an 8-point lead for the Bison. Make it 9 as Gaines makes the first one. Can stretch it back out to 10 with this free throw. It's up, it's off the front of the rim, no good. Sissoko gets the rebound for the Boll Weevils. To Darius Jacobs, Devin Davis, Harona Sissoko, Seth Granberry, and Bryson Hammond on the floor for the Weevils. Harding going back to his zone. They'll pack it in. Jacobs out deep in the left corner. 12 to shoot from the elbow. Spins, turnaround jumper, no good. Rebound, Harding has it. Smithson got it. Ahead to Denton. Denton out front now to McBride. McBride down behind the back pass. Goes to Smithson out at the top of the circle. Back to Jacobs. They'll take 17 on the shot clock in the corner. Now to Booker. Booker penetrates into the paint. Kicks it back outside to McBride. 10 on the shot clock. McBride trying to work around the screen. Gets triple teamed outside. Gaines for 3. It won't go. And there's Granberry. He chases down a rebound. He's going to be fouled by Wesley Booker. Wesley going to pick up his 3rd personal. Team foul number 4. 10:40 to play. Neither team in the bonus. Only 2 fouls against UAM. There's a flash for a steal by Gaines for Harding. Knocks it out of bounds.
That almost ended up in our lap.
It'll be Devin Davis triggering it in. Weevils down by 9 again. Here we go. They cut it to 6. Get it to Davis. Davis cut off there. He gets it to Jacobs. Jacobs now to Hammond. Back to Sissoko. Open look, squares his shoulders, fires the three, and it's good. First three of the game for Corona.
Down to 6.
And that's as close as we've been again. The second time here in the half. We got it to 6. Weevils.
Need a stop.
McBride has it. McBride down the left side. A little floater from 10. Good. Boy, we didn't even guard him.
And we're making it too easy for him to get to his left-hand side.
He's got 6, all of them here in the second half. Back to an 8-point ball game. 50-42, 9:45 left to play in the game. Jacobs off to Granberry on the right side, out on the wing. Looking inside, trying to find Hammond. Can't do it. Granberry with the dribble, gives it up to Davis. Devin, he'll go to the basket. He goes in hard, high off the glass, no good. Hammond with the offensive rebound. The putback, no good. And there's Sam Smith to clear the boards for Harding.
Hammond's got to be tougher going up on that play.
Harding will have it here in the front court. McBride, he scored the last 6 points, gets it in the corner to Smithson. Smithson going down the paint, had it knocked out of his hand. It was picked up by Sam Smith. He tried to slam it home. He missed the dunk, and now a foul called against UAM. Oh, my. They got it. They're going to call a technical foul on Coach Chad Tapp as well. All right. 9:08 left to play here in the ball game. Going to be a personal foul called against UAM, and then a technical foul going to be called on Coach Tapp.
I think they'll shoot 2 on the regular foul, 2 on the technical, and then they'll get the ball, I think.
At the free throw line is going to be Keelan McBride. He has not shot free throws in this ball game. He'll be shooting 2 here. 8-point lead now for Harding, making a 9-point lead. Coach Tapp, he's still giving that official an earful. Second free throw by McBride is good. Now they'll shoot the personal foul as they shot the technical foul first. Now they'll go to the line, and it will be Sam Smith going to the line. He'll be shooting 2 shots. You know, this could possibly be a 6 or 7-point swing.
I think it's different than it would be in high school. Since they shot the technical first, it'll just be, once they shoot them, it'll be our ball to throw it in. If it was in high school and he made this free throw, they'd get the ball too.
9:08 left to go. Second free throw's on the way. He made them both. 53, make it 54-42. Back to a 12-point lead. It was a 4-point swing anyway.
Yep.
Weevils need a basket this trip. 9 minutes left to play in the game. Devin Davis trying to go baseline, pulls up, fadeaway jumper, left side, good.
Well, they can't do nothing with him.
Devin's got 19 in the game for the Weevils and pulls UAM back to within 10. Here's McBride off to Denton. Denton, top of the key to Sam Smith. Smith gives it up to McBride again. McBride out front to Smithson. 15 on the shot clock. They work it down. They go to Denton in the left corner. Denton bounce pass to Sam Smith inside the paint. Gets tied up by Bryson. They didn't call the jump ball. He goes to the floor, and now they're going to call what? Well, they let him really go at it. What was the call?
Foul on Hammond.
A foul on Hammond. His third personal. They get a fresh 20 on the shot clock. Shot clock was down to 3 as well.
And we had him double teamed. Our guys thought they had him.
I thought they had a jump ball.
Yeah, that's what our guys thought.
All right. Alex Brogdon will check back into the game. 3-point shot on the way in the corner, put in good by Keelan McBride. He did not score in the first half. He's got 11 in the ball game now, and it's 57-44, back out to a 13-point lead for Harding with 8 minutes left to play in the game. Here's Devin Davis, top of the circle. That's a 3-pointer, and it's good. And Coach Tapp's going to call a timeout. Devin Davis hits the 3, his first of the ball game. He's got 22 for the night. And the Weevils take a timeout with 7:58 left to play in the ball game. It's 57-47. Harding leading by 10. We're back in a moment.
New ownership and new management, and we're marking down prices and moving them out. Be watching the lot for new inventory arriving daily. Go to Monticello Chevrolet GMC and check out the great deals you'll find on GMC and Chevrolet vehicles only at Monticello Chevrolet GMC. Again, new ownership, new management means new thoughts and new prices. Go see them today, Highway 425 North in Monticello. Your GMC Chevrolet dealer in Monticello.
This is Scott Sappel from Union Bank, and we're proud to support the University of Arkansas Monticello. From helping students with their first savings account to supporting alumni with home loans, we're here for every stage of your journey. As your local bank, we're committed to UAM success, because when our university thrives, our entire community benefits. Union Bank, better banking since 1887. Proud supporters of UAM and your financial future. Union Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
57-47. Harding back to a 10-point lead. We cut it to 6 twice, and then they hit a couple of shots. Go back out by double digits again. Harding for the ball game, 18 of 45, 40%. They're 9 of 25 from beyond the arc. That's 36%. 12 of 17 from the line. The Weevils, 17 of 39. That's 44% from the floor. 4 of 11 from the free throw line. 36 and 9 of 14. Excuse me, from the three-point line. 9 of 14 from the free throw line. All right. Harding will have it out of the timeout, leading by 10. Sam Smith gives it up out there to McBride. McBride guarded by Granberry. McBride takes it out on the wing. Now to Gilbert. Gilbert, left side to McBride. Almost lost a handle on it. 4 seconds, 3 seconds. They get it to Smith. Fadeaway jumper from the free throw line is no good. Gilbert gets an offensive rebound, keeps it alive.
That killed him.
They get it in the corner. Josh Denton all alone for 3, and it's good. Josh Denton, his third 3 of the game. And now Devin Davis, they're calling a timeout, official timeout. Devin hit his elbow. And got his funny bone hit, it looks like. But he's in some pain. He's going to stay in the ball game. It's on his right hand, too. Weevils will bring it into the front court. Down by 13. As Brogdon has it on the left elbow. In the corner, it goes to Jacobs for 3. Can't get it to go. Sissoko got the rebound, saved it in. Back to Jacobs. Now off to Brogdon. Alex has it down on the right side of the lane. Gets it outside to Granberry. Seth takes the dribble. Goes to the elbow. Kicks it to Brogdon. 14-foot jumper from Brogdon from the right side. Won't go. Rebound comes down to Harding. 6:35 left to play in the basketball game. It's 60-47. Harding with the lead. Denton for another 3. This one's off the mark. No good. Long rebound tapped out of there by Smithson. Picked up by McBride. Smith, and they get it to McBride. McBride, bounce pass going to Smith underneath. He'll put it up and in good. He got around Brogdon, was able to put it
that
up.
Ball was going out of bounds, and Smith just happened to be standing there.
62-47, back to a 15-point ball game. Their biggest lead been 18 in the game. Here's Granberry. Kicks it in the corner to Davis for 3. This one rims out, no good. Under 6 minutes to play in the game. Harding got a 15-point lead, and they got the basketball back here in the front court. McBride, a little give and go. They get it to Smith. He'll go in for the two-handed slam. And now another technical.
No, I think just a timeout.
Oh, was it?
Yeah. Coach Staff called the timeout.
All right. I thought I saw the official signal.
No, I think it was just a loud whistle, long whistle.
It is a timeout on the floor. 64-47. Harding leads it. 5:39 to play in the game. We're back in a moment.
Monticello UAM class of 2020. It's easy to see why UAM is a destination for higher education. From welding, nursing, and heavy equipment to social work, biology, education, and forestry, there's something for everyone. UAM offers affordable certificates, associate's, bachelor's, and master's degree programs at campuses in Monticello, McGee, and Crosby. Chart a bold course. Start your journey at u8mon.edu.
When elders stay at Bellevue Estates Healthcare Rehabilitation Center in Monticello, our team will provide personal health care to each individual that focuses on the unique needs and circumstances of each elder. We take into consideration the physical, social, and spiritual well-being of each individual. Come by Bellevue Estates at 1052 Old Warren Road in Monticello and see for yourself. Or call 367-0044 for more information.
Weevils have it out of the timeout, trailing 64-47. Weevils trying to go in the corner there to Darius Jacobs, throwing knocked out of bounds, last touch by Harding. So Weevils will get it back. We're running out of time, Sam.
Exactly, we are. We just had a spurt there where when we got it to 6, and they hit like 6 in a row before we could turn around. So
17-point lead. They're on a 9-0 run. It started with that technical foul.
That didn't help none, did it?
All right, Weevils miss a shot, get the rebound back, and now they say to Darius, picked it up out of bounds. Oh.
He bounced, once he picked it up, I don't think he was out of bounds till he bounced it, and he bounced it out of bounds.
All right. 5:10 left to go here in the basketball game. 64-47. The Bison with the lead. We'll go under 5 minutes to play. Denton from the top of the circle for 3, and it's good. That's going to be the 11th 3 of the ball game for Harding.
He's having the night of his life.
He's got 4 of those threes. And there's a steal. Denton gets it down the floor, goes down, and he'll add an exclamation with a dunk. Oh, my. Josh Denton got the dunk. Weevils carelessly throw it away again. Another turnover. In the corner it goes. McBride for 3. It's no good. Rebound goes high to Jacobs. Outlet pass down the floor. Goes to Granberry. Reverse layup. Good by Seth. 69-49. 20-point lead. They had a 22-point lead just a second ago. 4:10 left to play. Orono Sissoko set to check back into the ball game for UAM. They get it to Denton out front. Denton trying to go to Sam Smith. Smith going to be fouled. And they're going to call the foul on to Darius Jacobs. It's going to be his second personal. Team foul number 5. And we've got a timeout on the floor. 3:59 left to play in the ball game. It is 69-49. Harding with a 20-point lead. We're back in just a moment.
But they don't replace the face-to-face experience of bankers ready to serve you. That's why at Commercial Bank, we provide both. 24/7 services are available by app, commercial-bank.net, ATM, and by Visa debit card. But for the times when there's no substitute for in-person service, we've got you covered. Stop by and see why the Community Builder is the right choice for your family. Commercial Bank has roots where others have branches. Member FDIC.
Maxwell Hardwood Flooring in Monticello is a proud sponsor of this athletic event. Building a strong team takes commitment and hard work, and Maxwell Hardwood Flooring understands the concept of teamwork. Whether it's building the finest hardwood flooring in the nation or having a winning team, it takes teamwork and dedication to get the job done. Be a part of a winning team by following your favorite team and joining your friends at Maxwell Hardwood Flooring and wishing them the best.
69-49, Harding with a 20-point lead. They're on a 12-2 run.
And it's come like in a minute and a half or so. I mean, fast.
Couple of threes by Josh Denton. Sam Smith hit a couple here in the half for Harding.
Denton's out of his mind.
I mean, we had cut it to 6. All right. Weevils back on defense. Denton gives it up inside. That's going to be to Marshall. Marshall with a reverse layup, puts it up and in good. Wow. 71-49. 3:43 to play. Devin Davis out front to Jacobs. Jacobs to Brogdon. Back to Jacobs. Out front now to Davis. Open look at a three. Fires it. It's partially blocked, though, it looked like. Brogdon got it out of the air. Tipped it back out. They go to Sissoko. Sissoko goes in. He's going to be fouled. And Hirono going to go to the free throw line. As the foul goes against Sam Smith.
He's played nearly 17 minutes without fouling this half after getting two fouls in like the first 2 minutes of the first half.
Hirono Sissoko at the line for the Weevils. Free throws up, and it is good. He's perfect from the line tonight. 3 out of 3. Going to give him 8 points in the ball game. For Hirono, his second free throw is up. That one in and out, won't go. Wesley Jacobs goes high to get a rebound for the Bison. 71-50. Harding by 21. We'll go to 3:12 left to play here in this basketball game. They go to Smith down low underneath. He gets cut off there. Good job by Brogdon to cut him off on the baseline. They go back to Smith, trying to dribble across the lane. They're going to call a blocking foul now on Alex Brogdon. You get two big bodies like that,
exactly,
pushing one another.
Pretty good collision in there.
Third personal on Alex. It's only the 6th team foul, so they will inbound it, and UAM steals the inbound. Sissoko came up with the basketball. Ahead it goes to Davis. Devin lays it up and in good. Devin's got 24 in the game now. Maybe a career high for Devin.
Might be. He's played really hard.
71-52 now. 2:40 left to play in the game. Riley Marshall working against Jacobs. Takes him down to the baseline. They'll kick it back out front. Leave it there with Wyatt Gilbert. Gilbert, right side of the lane from the elbow. It knocks the 18-foot jumper down. Wyatt Gilbert.
They're kind of like the girls were in the girls' game. They had a bunch of them can shoot it.
Yeah.
A lot of these guys can shoot it.
Here's UAM back in the front court now. To get it to Jacobs. Jacobs to Brogdon. Back out front to Sissoko. He'll fire the three. It's off the back of the rim. It won't go. Sam Smith gets a rebound for Harding. Under 2 minutes to go in the ball game. 73-52. Harding with the big lead and the basketball. Riley Marshall out here on the left side on the wing. Goes around the horn. They go right side now to Gilbert. Wyatt Gilbert. Back to Denton. Denton takes it to the elbow, kicks it outside to Wyatt. 5 on the shot clock. Right side running jumper by Harding, no good. Rebound. Seth Granberry comes out of there with it. Seth quickly up the floor. Spin move, goes in the lane, misses the layup. Tipped back by Jacobs, no good, and Harding will get it back.
Should have put 2 hands on it.
As Harding's been really deliberate in running their offense. And there's going to be a timeout called by Coach Weston Jamison. He's going to use his final timeout here with 1:17. We'll keep it here. I believe it's a 30-second timeout. 73-52. But
I think he's trying to just get some kids that haven't played. I mean, he's really not doing much strategizing, but he's emptying his bench to get some kids a few minutes or a minute or so at a time.
73-52. It was 35-22 at the half. Weevils cut it to 6. Had it at 6. And then the technical.
Then the bottom fell out.
Had a personal foul and a technical foul on the bench. That was a 4-point swing. They went on a 12-2 run right there to open up a 20-point lead.
That's 16-2 really after the. So it was, but that's why he called that timeout. He's got 5 new guys in there that have probably never played on the court at the same time. So he said, let's don't foul, guys.
1:17 to play. Harding will inbound it. They get it here in the front court. That's going to be Jaden Haney. Haney leaves it out front to Daniel Henderson. Henderson, they work it left side to Bubby Grant. Grant guarded out there by Sissoko. 10 to shoot. They get it inside the big guy. Corbin Moran turns around, puts it up and in good.
The bench goes wild.
Yeah, that's Moran with the basket. 50 seconds remain. 75-52. Weevils go down to Brogdon. Alex out front to Sissoko. Three-pointer on the way from Hirono, no good. Rebound tipped around, going to be out of bounds. Last touch by UAM. Nope, last touch by Harding. So the Weevils will get it back with 38 seconds to go. Going to get it into Granberry in the corner. He'll fire the quick three. It won't go. Sissoko gets the rebound for UAM, keeps it alive. Back out to Granberry. Seth to Brogdon. Brogdon fires it from 14. He hadn't made that shot all night, but he tried again. It's no good. Shot clock's off. Harding does not even have to shoot the basketball.
They won't shoot it in. The coach is telling them to hold it out. They're not going to shoot it.
75-52. The Bisons will improve to 14-7 in conference play. They'll go to 18-9 overall. The Weevils 1-19 or 1-20 now, and 4-23 on the season. This has been a tough year for Coach Chad Tapp and the Weevils. You know, but a team started out as hot as they did, shooting 60%, 55, 60%.
It's pretty much every time it's hard to recover from that.
And they jumped out on us pretty quick, got the lead.
Coming straight to you.
Anyway, final score 75-52. Harding gets the win. Earlier tonight in women's action, it was 89-75. The Blossoms fail to the Lady Bisons. And Coach Tapp, thanks for coming over. There's your final stats if you want to look at them. But, you know, anytime a team comes out like Harding did, they came out hot. They were shooting 60% early in the ball game. And we were shooting like 18% at the time.
Yeah, we cooled them off a little bit, but we didn't heat back up. That's, you know, I will say this, though. I think our guys battled. You know, you got some people that, you know, if you don't want to support the current Weevils that are out here that are fighting and doing all that, and you want to show your butt and support guys that used to be here, that's on you. That's disrespectful of the guys that are on the floor. Because I'm proud of them. We didn't play well. You know, I mean, we had some moments where we played well, fought it back, cut it to 6. But I'm proud of them. They
battled.
They battled, and you know who's going to support you.
I tell you what, I think it may have been a career night for Devin. I'm not sure about that. 23 points for him tonight.
Probably, yeah. He played better, played off 2 feet, finished some stuff around the basket. You know, I mean, at the end of the day, you know, whatever it was, 8-point game, and the official calls a technical. Oh,
yeah.
My God.
It was a 6-point game.
6 point. You watch the guy get killed on this end, then you call it. They're just bozo stuff.
It is. It seemed like it was going lopsided, but
yeah.
I mean, you can't talk about that a whole lot.
Well,
wow, with that. Hey, with senior night, you got to honor a couple of young men, Alex Brogdon and Hirono Sissoko tonight. Got to honor them in between games.
Yeah, you know what? And I thought they both battled. You know, Alex came back with has a shoulder injury and came back and you know, didn't have to. He's already a graduate, so came back and he's battled through that all season. And then I thought Hirono has played his best basketball as of late. He just don't shoot the ball particularly well right now.
All right, we got one final game of the regular season. We traveled up Saturday to Arkadelphia, a 3 o'clock tip-off. What are your plans on Saturday? I mean, go in and have fun, just try to enjoy the game, or what do you plan to do?
Well, if you get your teeth kicked in, it's hard to enjoy it. But no, you know, I think this has been a rough year in terms of, you know, all the injuries and all that. But I will say this: I feel like these guys have competed and fought all the way to the end. You know, you got 12 games we've lost by a total of 47 points without our starting point guard and our 25-point per game all-conference guy. So, And they fought it all the way to the end. We're going to go over there and we're going to fight all the way to the end.
All right, Coach. Well, thank you for coming by, and we'll see you on Saturday.
All right, thank you.
Coach Chad Tapp here on our postgame show. Looking at the final numbers for you here in the ball game. Harding ends up going 26 of 57. That's 46% from the floor. 11 of 29 from beyond the arc, 38%, and they're 12 of 17 from the free throw line, 70%. The Weevils, 19 of 52, 37%, 4 of 17 from beyond the arc, 24%, and 10 of 16 from the free throw line, 63%. They got out rebounded 36 to 29. They had 10 offensive rebounds, and they turned that into 15 points. The Weevils had 8 offensive rebounds, but only got 3 second chance points on the night. But again, boy, they just shot lights out there in the first half. And we did cool them off some, but we never heated back up.
No, and like we talked about earlier, once Coach got the tech, everything beyond that point, it was in the Bison's favor. So,
well, looking at it for the Weevils, Devin Davis, we think it was a career night. 23 points for him, 12 points for Seth Granberry. Harona Sissoko's going to finish with 8. He had 7 rebounds as well. 3 points for Charles Tempo, and 2 points for Tadarius Jacobs, 4 points for Alex Brogdon on the night. Weevils fall here by a final score 75-52 on the men's side. On the women's side, it was Harding 89, UAM 75. That's going to do it for us tonight. We made it through the electrical outage, the blackout.
Yeah, we did.
Got the basketball games in, and we hope you'll join us on Saturday as we'll be at Ouachita Baptist University. Myself and Sam Johnson will be there. Hope you'll join us on Saturday, 1 o'clock and 3 o'clock. Enjoy the rest of your night, everyone. Good night.